we've got something here. We were chatting a little bit off air. We think this may be a Rebel Force Radio exclusive. But if you're not on the RFR Facebook group, you're missing out. Check us out, do a search, and just hit the little button there to join. And you'll have to answer a couple of quick questions just to make sure you really are a listener to RFR and familiar with the program. And you'll be admitted in by one of our admins. Maybe even Jimmy Mack himself will let you in the doors. But once you're in the doors, it's a lot of fun, good conversation, always spirited, that's for sure. But we got a post from Jeff Ulickney, and if that name sounds familiar, if you longtime RFR fans, it's Ulickney. I'm sorry, it's a s sound, not a k sound. Jeff Ulickney. That name sounds familiar. He's quite an esteemed musician, and is actually the producer of one Puppet Lando. That's right, Puppet Lando's producer, Jeff Ulickney. But check this message out we got from him. He says, I recently found out that a friend of mine went to high school with Dave Filoni. I did some digging in his yearbook and found some pics I thought you guys would enjoy. These are all from his senior year. Filoni graduated from Mount Lebanon High School in 1992. And Dave's from Michigan. He's a Michigan.
He's from
guy.
Pittsburgh.
Or Pittsburgh,
He's
PA.
from Pittsburgh.
Yes, Pittsburgh. Sorry,
my God,
sorry.
he's
the other
famous
rival.
for being from Pittsburgh. And
yes, of course.
Mount Lebanon is a suburb just outside of Pittsburgh. And Dave Filoni went to that high school, also notable in the Star Wars community for attending that high school and graduating a few years after Dave Filoni is Ming-Na Wen.
Oh,
But you didn't know that. Finnick Shan and Dave Filoni went to the same high school. Small world.
Wow. She graduated much before him, I would imagine.
Or, yeah, I guess it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ming-Na.
You're right about that. You're right
the only
about
reason,
that.
you know, you don't want to talk about a lady's age, but the only reason I bring up Ming-Na's age is because she's discovered the fountain of youth. This woman has passed 60, and yet she is one of the most beautiful women you'd ever want to look at. She's
ageless,
and she's just incredible. So, and if you follow her on her social, she's really into fitness and all that. So you can tell she works hard at it. She works at it. It's a passion. But anyway, so that's crazy. She went to the same high school as Dave Filoni. But this is another reason why you want to be on RFR All Access, because we're going to show you these photos. So check this out. So here he is. Up in the top left, David C. Filoni. Now he's right there next to Sherry Flumara. And you know, the thing about Sherry is she probably had the locker next to Filoni for their entire career as students together. You know how that was. Ashley Sweeney was next to me. Ashley Sweeney. I'll remember that forever. Because I had to, every time there was a break, to go to the lockers. So David C. Filoni, let me zoom in here. Look at, he's a nice looking kid. Nice looking
Definitely
kid.
looks like Filoni.
Yeah.
Sans cowboy hat.
Right.
And,
so this is 1992.
And beard.
No beard. Yep. Clean shaven. 1992. I graduated. So he's just a little older than me. But this looks this is, my era of high school. So like the styles, the hair, everything looks very much like something that very familiar to me. Very familiar to me. Let's see here.
Hey, zoom in on Filoni again for a second. Yeah? He's got kind of a Tom Hanks type style going on there a little bit, don't you think? Look at that hairstyle and everything. He's very...
Maybe, yeah. I could see that.
Doing a Tom Hanks sort of thing here.
Yeah. He's got
he's very impressed by what would Tom Hanks have starred in? This is pre-Forrest Gump.
Oh, so, absolutely. I don't know.
Dave's
we like Bosom Buddies era? Was that what we're...
No, it would be after that. Well, after that. Maybe Dave is thinking, boy, I really enjoyed that guy in Philadelphia. I'm going to style my...
I see. You're like, what would it have been? What would the Tom Hanks project been that Dave would have said, That's
Yeah.
my look right there.
That's my look right there. I'm going for the Tom Hanks from this point forward. So there he is, a young Tom, Dave Filoni Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun to see Dave with no beard.
Yeah.
No hat. And I have to say, it's the first time I've seen him wearing a suit and tie. I don't ever recall seeing him.
Yeah.
Maybe at an award show or
Awards,
something.
right. All right, here's another picture of Dave. Look at him. He was in the band. He was in the band. He played trumpet. Check that out. How do you like that?
Now, right there, that looks like classic Dave Filoni right there. Like that could have been taken just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. He's just like ready to blow that horn and march down the football field during halftime. It's Dave Filoni, future Star Wars creator, or I should say future Star Wars collaborator, because he's not the creator of Star Wars.
Obviously,
He has created a lot of Star Wars, but he's not the creator of Star Wars.
This isn't the full band, but it looks like he's got maybe a couple of majorettes he's flanked by. I don't know. I wasn't in that. I was a theater and a choir kid. I didn't do the band thing or the marching band, but so I'm not quite sure. But you got a couple of drummers there, and all right. What else we got?
Yeah.
Oh well, this was no surprise right here. Dave Filoni playing the hockey, did you have a high school hockey team, Jim, where you went to high school? We did not have hockey at our high school.
That explains a lot. I don't know what I mean by that.
But
I don't either, but it means something. It's more of a feeling than a meaning.
Yeah.
But there's Dave Filoni. He's doing it looks like a glove side save there as he's almost going into a splits in the goalie crease. I wouldn't call it a butterfly save, but maybe that's just because I'm seeing the picture at the end of the play. But Dave's making it. It says Dave Filoni. Oh, he kicks the puck out of the crease.
Out of the crease
Again. Well, the crease is it's the little box that's in front of the goal where only the goalie is allowed to exist. If other players go in there, it's a penalty. And the crease is there to protect the goalie. So it could be a rounded off area or a squared off area, but that's where the goalie does his business. And that's what Dave Filoni was doing in this amazing action shot as he was a senior playing hockey for the Mount Lebanon Lebanese or whatever their name is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would call my team the Lebanon. But it says Dave Filoni kicks the puck out of the crease, again, robbing an opposing forward of a scoring opportunity. Again. So Dave's reputation was already signed, sealed, and delivered by the time this high school yearbook went into publication. He already had the reputation as a goalie that shuts it down. You cannot score on Dave Filoni.
And for all you kids out there that are wondering, did they not have color photos back in the 90s? Yes, we had color photos in the 90s. But for the yearbooks, it would have made them really a lot more expensive. So typically you might see the senior pictures were run in color. You might have some color photos maybe at the beginning of the book and the end of the book. But for the most part, they were still black and white. It's just more cost effective that way.
Yeah, it's kind of a timeless quality too. That makes it consistent with yearbooks of decades past. So I don't know.
Right.
I'm pretty sure yearbooks are full color now, though.
They are in full color now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then here, look at this. Here's Dave Filoni. Caption says, Dave Filoni checks to see if anyone is following him. Oh, this is one of those candid shots, like you're on the yearbook. You're on the yearbook team or committee or whatever it is, the yearbook crew, and you snap a picture, a candid photo of Filoni in the hallways. And I'm thinking the fact that he was in the marching band, he played hockey, he's got this little candid photo. I have a feeling that Filoni might have been a popular guy. I'm getting that sense that he was probably well known, well liked. Just a sense that I get.
it's rather uncommon for a jock to also be a member of the marching band. That seems rather uncommon to me.
Yeah.
Filoni's sport was hockey.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't enter, there's no marching band at the hockey games. I'll tell you that right now. But during football season, there's Dave out there marching on the field during halftime, playing things like Cool in the Gang Celebration. Think about that.
Snoopy.
Yeah. Whipping out all the classics, maybe, Twist and Shout, all of the good ones that you hear during halftime. There's Dave Filoni out there blowing the trumpet. So, we all had to start somewhere. And Dave Filoni got his start in the suburbs of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Mount Lebanon High School. Is that all we have from Dave?
That's it. I think that's it.
Most likely to work on Star Wars kind of notations.
No, well, this was not. I don't think. Was this his senior year? Is that what it said? This was his senior year. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I can't believe that his senior picture wasn't running. Boy, it wasn't run in color. Huh.
Well, that's how we did it in the 90s, son. So that's how that goes. But if anybody else has any yearbooks featuring notable Star Wars personalities, send it our way. Did you go to high school with Kitster? We'd love to see photos. Maybe
this could be a whole new. This could be a whole new section of the show, a whole new segment.
Yeah. Star Wars Homecoming, we'll call it. And it's fun to take a blast in the past and see what Dave Filoni's all about. So, of course, that'll be part of the full show video that RFR All Access will receive. But I think maybe later in the week we'll throw this up on the old YouTube.
Yeah,
really. I mean, I'm sure our All Access and VIP supporters will agree with us that this is something that really needs to be blasted out into the internet and let everybody see.
Including Filoni. Hopefully, it gets back.
Well, I want Dave to see that.